trends, resilience in the fold. Hedge pressure rising, the charts are bold. Daily bands rapping, stories untold. Riding with rocket scooter AI, up we go, reaching for the sky. Every trade hold never dies, on the edge as the numbers fly. Checking the charts, midnight glory. Heartbeat thumping, another story. Green and red, flashing voices loud. Future kings standing on their cloud. Riding with a rocket scooter AI, up we go, reaching for the sky. Every train home never dies, on the edge as the numbers fly. Treading on, the pulse ascending, mind on fire, never ending. Trees of gold, endless fight, push on through the endless night. Riding with a rocket scooter AI, up we go, reaching for the sky. Every train home never dies, on the edge as the numbers fly. Checking the charts, midnight glory. Heartbeat thumping, another story. Green and red, flashing voices loud. Future kings standing on their cloud. Checking the charts with their AI, up we go, reaching for the sky. Every train home never dies, on the edge as the numbers fly. Checking the charts, checking the charts, midnight glory. Sanctuary in awe, it's blending. Mind on fire, never ending. Dreams of gold, endless fight. Push on through the endless night. Push on through the endless night. Push on through the endless night.
What's up, everybody? Hit that like button. Oh, yeah. Woo! I'm like rocking out to this like lo-fi music here. Oh, let me start my platform up. What's up, guys? Good morning. Woo. All right, what's up, guys? All right, hold on. Platform is like. Let's load her up. Howdy, guys. Good morning. All right, let's get situated here. What do I do here? All right. What's up, guys? Come on in. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Okay, I'm getting situated here. Getting all situated here. Already up like 6K today, even before we started. Bought the dip yesterday, MHP. Me tapped it, held on, closed just a little bit ago. Yellow line. It's kind of nice. Go to bed, stop losses on, wake up. Money in the bank. I think it's 6K. I haven't added it up, but it looks about right. About like 6K. Easy peasy starting off. Posted my stats on Twitter for the month of July. I'm on a winning streak. I'm not losing day yet. Woo! All right, good morning. Simon Deed, Mark Landers, Julian, Gluey, Fraser, Altus, Julian. What's up, Blue Ken? Michael. Good luck on your comeback today, Michael. Time Machine, PB, Louis, Jonathan Wilson, good morning. David, good morning. Kevin Hawthorne, good morning. Mr. Smith with the rocket scooters, love it. Good morning, Dave. Jury 10, Tran, sorry, RX, Time Machine, L2C, good morning. Danny, good morning. Full Tilt, good morning. Everybody else, Bruce, RST, Futures, Lucas, Dominic, Abab, AB. And good morning, crew, said by Morris, Julian, Sire, reading all your comments. So much time educating deserves the likes. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Yes. I agree with that. Speaking of, let's hit the like button. Yeah. Do I like spy calls or puts today? Today's a toss-up. Today we kind of hit strong resistance, so I'm not really sure how we open up today. Today could be the start of a selling wave or another up day. Market's been non-volatile though, so I wouldn't be personally betting on puts. VIX has been absolute decay for the last month, feels like. So even yesterday's kind of selling pressure, the VIX wasn't even budging. But that's comfortable long overnight. Button. Hit the like button, guys. As soon as we get to 500 likes and 1,000 viewers, we'll know the Tradify Straight to Funding giveaway and lifetime giveaway today because, well, yesterday's person didn't follow the rules. So I'm going to tell you guys something. I love y'all to death. I mean, I love y'all to death. The rules are so simple. I don't know if people just aren't speaking English, people are just idiots. Could be both, or each. But the rules are very simple. If you spend $1,000 using the Rocket Scooter code, the prop firm, in the month of June, I can understand if you're being close and miscalculated. But if you did, you can enter the contest for free Rocket Scooter lifetime, right? And we're on strike 2 because apparently those rules are very hard to follow. Because the person won and we're like, how much did you spend? And they're like maybe $63. So anyways. So what happens is if you mess up, the new rules are, as much as we love you guys, the rules are as follows. If ever you enter one of my contests and you don't qualify, you're banned from contests forever. Like forever. But you won't know you're banned. What happens is we'll ask for your email or whatever, and then we'll silently ban you. It won't even be like a publicity thing. You'll still think you enter every contest, but then you'll never be able to win again. So that's kind of the new thing is like, you know, Slack's go to hunt out this information, talk to proper people, and they're like, oh, well, no. Now, this was a case of somebody just not paying attention. So I'm going to make sure I announce the rules very clearly. At 10 o'clock today, my time, whenever we hit 1,000 viewers, both of those will be triggering giveaways. 1,000 viewers will be giving away Trade Advice straight to funded. Everybody here can enter that. Just be here. Just be here for the free stuff. The lifetime giveaway is a very special condition. If you spend $1,000, it's like a raffle. Your name goes into a bucket. You're already banned, LOL. So the point is that when you enter, we will just simply ask the partner, did this person use our code spend $1,000? And they will say yes or no. And then that's it. We will verify. So don't put your name in the hat for the drawing because it's honor system. We go, put your name in the hat. We're about to do the drawing for a lifetime unless you meet the criteria. And on the stream, the new rules are, I will ask you if you meet the criteria on the stream, and you have exactly 30 seconds to answer me, or else we spin again and you forfeit the prize. So I'll be like, are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? And you'll have to say, yes, I'm sure. And then, okay. Now, if you make a mistake, it happens. You're off by $100, it happens, whatever. But gross errors, yeah, we might have to stop giving away lifetime. Now, trolls in here will try to ruin the good time for everybody, so we'll take that into consideration as well. But either case, I love you guys. Great news. Lifetime giveaway again today, so one of you can still win. How about that? All right, speaking of, good market. I am up like roughly like $6,000 to start off the day. Let me do a little screenshot here, get you guys started here. In the meantime, welcome to the stream, my friends. I love you guys. We do more giveaways on this channel than any other stream combined. You know, the two streams combined, sorry. We do giveaways every day, sometimes 50 to 60 accounts are given away per day under my watch between all the various shows I'm on, which is incredible. Here we go. This is my performance stats for June. The guy that says, Matt, don't trade. Matt trades live on stream every day. Top right of the screen. You can see the DOM. Somebody says, Matt hides his losses. Matt hasn't had any fucking losses. Somebody said yesterday, I finally see red. Suspicious. And I was like, I finally posted a red day because I didn't have any. I haven't had any for like 3 weeks. I had a red day maybe 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago. This is my trade of 5 for the month of July. It's been win, 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 win. So yeah, I'm on a hot streak right now of winning. But the naysayers shall say. 2 days ago, somebody was like, wow, I finally see red. Like, well, I haven't had much of it. I've been lucky. I've been killing it. I don't know. Happens. But you guys get to watch the trades for free on stream. The world's most transparent trader, because all of my entries and exits are on DOM. You can see the one that is on the screen. I show you guys a screenshot of everything I'm doing every day. And pretty soon we redesign the stream. I'm going to have it to where maybe I can see all my accounts in one place live. That's like, well, that's the puzzle we're trying to solve right now. So hopefully I can be able to do that for you guys. Hey, Dad. What's up, Ty? You make me proud today, son. Are you streaming? By the way, quick question. Been killing it lately, yeah. The account resets count towards the 1K for 3 lifetime giveaway. It's how much you spend. So the idea is a charity thing that we decided to do. Imagine you're having a bad night, like a bad month, and you're spending all this money in props because you blew up, and you're like, man, I just don't understand this. I'm losing, I'm trading, this really sucks. And you spend all this money and you're about to give up or you're disheartened or whatever. And then we say, well, you can enter a giveaway for free lifetime, which is free software and free education. It really costs you nothing. So it's like a second chance for people kind of down on their luck to get some free education. You might be like down in your luck and spend a lot of money on trading, spend a lot of money on some free Discord or some shit. And then you're like, okay, well, man, I'm kind of at my wit's end. I've kind of lost everything. That sucks. And then we're like, well, no, because we give you one chance to redeem yourself for free. And then we just give you something nice. That's the whole point of the contest. You know, if you've spent a lot of money, chances are you might not be doing so hot. So now's the time for us to give back to people in that situation. That was literally my idea. I was like, you know, there's a lot of people that may be watching the stream. You know, they might have been trying the prop firm for a while. And then all of a sudden, they're just kind of like not getting it. Maybe they jumped into something. Maybe they bought one of the 10,000 dog shit software Discord things out there, spent all their money on it. Their wife's about to leave them. They're like, you got like a month to get this shit together. I want to make you quit trading, blah, blah, blah. And the person's just like disheartened. And then they're trading even worse. because they're desperate and trying to make something out of it the last minute. And then it's like, look, bro, slow down. Here you go. Free rocket scooter for life. You can chill with us for life. Learn the game. Take your time. And that's why we made the lifetime contest, by the way. Have them send their receipts to enter the giveaway. Well, that's the thing, though. Imagine that. I mean, that's an obvious answer, right? But imagine analyzing the receipts of 1,000 people. I don't have an employee to go check 1,000 people's receipts. The goal is you just tell us that you did it. You check. If you want to enter, you check, and then you enter, and then we just double check. We just literally call the partner and we go, hey, Tradeify, did they spend, this person spent $1,000? And they go, no, they didn't. Here's how much they spent. And then all of a sudden we get the answer right. So you do your own homework and then we just quickly double check. And that's it. Can't staff up for a free contest. But the point is I want to give you guys something cool. Help y'all out. All right. In other news, I'm on a winning streak month, at least in Tradeify, which is good. I'm gonna check out my stats here really quick. Hold on one second. I'm gonna get my water bottle. Hold on. Busting through yellow line today. All right. Now, as good as that is, unfortunately, my funded X accounts didn't survive though. I had 250Ks and 200Ks of that one was the 4 you would always see here. And the 50Ks have been surviving since the no DLL, right? And those both have been busted, but I also have taken 10K profits for them and bust, which is good. So Fund the Next, I've taken roughly 10K payouts, which is awesome. And then instead of re-upping 250K accounts, instead I just got a new 100K account, and then that's the new one. So I got so basically during that sale, I got 2 of the 100K no DLLs and 2 of the 50s. So I had basically 4 accounts total, but just hit DLL. After you take a payout, your account balance gets small, and then I hit DLL a couple times, and those accounts went kaput, unfortunately. So I'm not superhuman. Occasionally I do bust the accounts, but I did get 10K out of the whole ordeal, which is a huge ROI on that. Now I get to start over 300Ks. It's really hard to focus on accounts of all different sizes. I've been realizing it was really, plus in the desktop version of Trade of Fate, it's a little easier because you know, you have different DOMs for different accounts, totally fine. But there I have to like flip between a little drop down to pick which account I can trade it. It's a whole nightmare. But anyways, that was yesterday. Remember yesterday all my Tradeifys were green and then all my London X were red. That was yesterday. And then overnight I threw kind of like a Hail Mary on them because they were both like right on the edge after I took payouts, and then I was like, they got stopped out. I bought at monthly hedge pressure across the board in all my accounts, and then those accounts got stopped out, and then I just re-upped, and then now they're winning. So that's that. Doesn't happen, but sad days, Tyler. I've lost 2 of the Fund and Nexts, but that's all right. That's all right. It happens. But those guys are a little 50Ks are like not that much near the edge. And then because I took a payout, you get closer to the edge. And so I probably should just not taken a payout, but I didn't need to. Do I use the most current day options to determine your hedge pressure? Yes. Well, hedge pressure is determined by all options that exist, right? So right now, hedge pressure is calculated off of all the options that were traded yesterday. Right, open interest comes out in the middle of the night, and this is based on the real-time open interest model that we have. What if off like 2 or 3 days before June, like May 28th? Yeah, like I told people, like we'll be cool about if you're off by a couple days, that's fine. Okay, for the lifetime giveaway, totally fine. If it's like exactly, you're not going to get banned if it's like May 29th and it's counting towards June. Like, you know, I get it. That will be like, okay, you know, the last month, but if it's off by a day or two, that's fine. If it's off by a week, that's too much. You have to at least hit the balance though. If it's $970, not enough. That doesn't make it fair for everybody. Yeah. Lifetime giveaway. Everybody smash the like button, friends. Do it really quick before we start the day off. Next project down the line should be automated yellow lines, maybe red lines. Bearing bulls, you nailed it. That's that's one of the harder projects to automate. Mathematically, I can't figure out how to do it. What's up, guys? Good morning, guys. All right, ready to roll. This market's opening in 7 minutes. It's great to do this. We're seeing above margin buffer limit a little bit here. All right, guys, don't forget to smash the like button. All right, I'm getting ready. Market's opening in 5 minutes. I got some development stuff working on. Good morning, everybody. Don't forget to smash the like button, friends. We're about to get rolling here and get started. Speaking of, my favorite thing is waking up to emails from people trying to scam me. It seems while people are trying to scam our contests, people trying to scam our membership. A lot of times traders will, like, you know, buy something or whatever, get into something and then blow up and then, you know, invent some sob story because they need money and they're like, you know, blah, 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 blah. Can I get a refund? Blah, 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 this and that. It's always the same story. You know, you aped into some trade and you blew up your shit and now you need money and you're going to try to take it from me. This is what being in this business for 10 years has taught me. People are pretty desperate, tooth and nail, to steal money whenever they can when they don't have it. Even from honest providers. Like, we had nothing to do with people needing money. I get a sob story every day. Yeah. Always something. You know, I bought your service last month and I came across my mom's dying of cancer now and I need money. I need money to, yeah, your mom's dying of cancer. Don't be fucking trading. Like, go be spend time with your mom. Buying rockets your lifetime. Jesus Christ. I'm sure everybody's mom has cancer the moment you bust, you know, 10K worth of prop accounts or whatever. I'll tell you. Coincidentally, a month into buying your thing, it's like, oh man, like they have a family emergency, something, I need money. That's what your job is for. Like, this isn't a charity, man. The real answer is people go in there and ape their stuff and blow up their thing, and then they're like, you know, they need money, and they aggressive, like, well, you know, I could charge back the company, and I'm like, oh, you charge back because your mom's cancer and you don't want to pay your bill for something. That's not going to work. People get mad when they're desperate for money, and I feel like it gets scammed like every day. Like every day. It's all part of business. I've learned as a provider of multiple businesses that people will try to grift you in and out. I'm sure 1 out of the 100 times I've heard it, their mom probably had cancer. But it's interesting how, you know, how much people coincidentally trading. I'm not speaking of anything specifically. I'm just saying a generic story on how the contest, that people try to rig the contest. I've heard over the course, nobody's like messaging me out with something like that. I was just kind of anecdotally mentioning how easy it is for people to have emergencies after a big sell-off crash market day. All of a sudden they have a family emergency within days. I always know because the timing of the market is really funny. It's usually a day I struggled with. It's usually a day my prop firm sales go up 20%. And then somehow somebody has a family emergency that day. Like I don't know that, you know, dozens and dozens and dozens of people blew everything up that day. The coincidence is good. Like, I don't see the data in front of my face. But usually those kind of days, I'll get a story or two. Hey, man, you know, some really, really bad family troubles. My uncle broke his leg in an elephant accident, and I just need, you know, like, to save my family. I hope you understand, right? I'm like, you fucking degenerate. You blew your money up in the market crash yesterday, like everyone else did. Your uncle will be fine. Those damn elephants, I tell you. But jokes aside, we did have somebody try to grift or not pay attention to our lifetime giveaway, which will be at 10 o'clock. We will be giving away a lifetime market scooter only if you have spent $1,000 with prop firms. No excuse. No, hey man, but I still need it anyways. Can you help me out anyways? You know, it's kind of like, if you spend $1,000, you can enter the contest and we will give you guys free lifetime. One person will be a lucky winner today. All right, resilience greater than 0. We're up. I'm up like 6,000 already to start the day. Something like that. Put that on screen here. All right, guys, get ready to roll. How are we doing out the door here? Let's get our liquidity maps front and center. Nice little break. We are breaking yellow line on S&P. Looking good. Bull long up. Yes. Hello. Oh, thank you. You came just at the wrong time.
Sorry.
It's okay. I can't say hi. Give me a kiss quick. Market's opening. Thank you. Oh, breakfast. Hurry. You came literally at market open. Bye. Sorry. I'll say hi to you later. All right, let's get our liquidity maps going front and center, baby. All right, BLU at the open. All right, yeah. Long and open, good setup. Pretty good. Let's try QQQ. Probably be upper DD bands today. What's going on here? Really good setup. So today, oh man, might have missed that too. Yeah. Okay. Come on, QQQ, load up. Yep, same thing. QQQ is yesterday, long at open and close. That's it. If resilience goes negative, I can long at the bottom there. All right, bull long up in liquidity pocket, right close to open. That's pretty damn solid there. Okay. All right, so long from open up until upper DD band. Let's look for the first pullback. I'm going to jump in on this if I can. S&P moved very quick. I think NASDAQ moved a little quicker. Damn. Okay, first pullback I'm going to just jump in on this long here. Oh, come on. Maybe I should just put one contract on it. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put one contract on one account on the first red candle I see, then stage into it. That's a pretty solid move. And the candle sexy. All right, let's get the pullback here. I'm just gonna move this out of the way. Nice and clean market here. Little tiny pullback. So 1A trade long open. That's kind of the nice one. Everybody don't forget to smash the like button. Friends, get to 500 or else we won't do the giveaway. Everybody scroll down a little bit. Tap that like underneath. We are 200 away from the mark. Love y'all. Okay. Nice and clean. Resilience greater than 0, so that's going to be support. I want to get in on this. Toward the open. Let's see what S&P looks like. Yeah, at least a little bit of a pullback on S&P. Okay. Get out of the way, you. Ooh. Bulls on bottom, A+ trade, hedge pressure. Yep. Looking for that right here. Yep, that's it. I'm gonna wait for bull zone bottom today. So we do have A+. I can miss out on the opening move, which is totally fine. Hedge pressure is roughly a 7-point drop underneath open. So by proxy, we have a hedge pressure support on S&P. So let me just mark that up about right at 88, give or take, which is where the overnight dynamic hedge pressure was as well. We have A+'s all inside of here and really nothing below. I'll just kind of like move these out of the way. That pullback here. Can I get some kind of red? Anything? Nice little short squeeze there to finish off the opening move. All right, so let me put this. So I'm gonna wait for pullback and then jump in on the long. So right, basically at 72, 278 to 17 points lower is bull zone bottom on SPY with the 1 point liquidity pocket. Okay, so 17 points lower from open, which is about 78. Oh, perfect. Good estimate. That's exactly where it needs to be. And 68. I have an LP down here at the bottom. Monthly hedge pressure at the same spot. Boom. Okay, so when I add it all together, nice clean day. Can we not get some kind of pullback? any kind of move here. All right. Liquidity pocket A plus setup here. This is also an A setup here. Res and 0B. So you have A, B, A plus, A plus. So you got all kind of good juice down in here. Patience, grasshopper. Now waiting for bull flag. Yeah. All right, let's see if we got anything good here. First little red. Be nice. Here's the opening move here. If I just jump in with one, just to do it, just to say that I did it on that first little pullback. And then if we fought one account with two, if this starts to pull back to here, I'm not touching it with any of my other accounts. I'll literally jump in later with a bunch of other accounts. I'm going to take it good because I know I missed this. I did not get any kind of pullback. And if this account loses 2 or 3 grand or whatever, as we dip to A plus, all the other accounts will make 20. That's how I like to do this. So I could split my risk up pretty good. If I was trading just a single features account, I would put a couple micros on this and let it ride. And then as it fell, I'd hit it heavy with minis. So the whole way back down, we've got trade, 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 trade. NASDAQ blue was always an accelerant up to the upper DD band. So from here to there, I just kind of jumped in at blue because blue is where I like to long from. And kind of take that from there. Now, again, one contract. I know this sounds really stupid. I am just jumping into it with 2. Why? Because blue is an entry point. If we support it blue, it's a staging ground for a second leg up. Again, just one of my accounts. That's it. If I miss, I miss. That's totally okay. Get prepped and ready for this. NVIDIA record high. Oh, yeah. Guys, do me a favor, friends. Don't forget to hit the like button. We are moments away from doing our giveaway in a little bit. Now, while we're chilling, I'd love to give you guys... yeah, let's wait for this. Some awesome music. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, I gotta close out because now I'm at profit target on that one. I can only make 2G per account. That was nice. Okay, I'll take it. Ooh, 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 ooh. Jumping on blue, taking that long. I can only make, that account is now up. Wait. 15. 8. Oh, that was this one. This one went up to 2,000 bucks. So that's good. Just closing out. Like I said, I missed out on the long. Let me see if I get any kind of cool pullback. Blue is always a good accelerant long pivot. Can I try to take it? Excuse me. Where is this little support area though? Did we move up? Pretty significant amount. Let me double check S&P. Give me some love here on this one. Let me try it. So that account is done. That one's good. Let me do the same thing on this one. This account's good too. Let me do the same thing on this account. All right. Let me double check we don't have any kind of... Blue's always a long. Not every single time long, but it's always a long. Not a short. Can't get anything good to tap this. You know what I should do? Let's just wait. How about this? Let me just miss out and I'll take the A+ setup. Should I do that? That'd be better. That'd be a whole lot better. All right, friends, get really close to giveaway time. Don't forget to smash the like button. Go down below the screen, hit the like button real quick. We love you. All right. Final tally. It's going up. It's going up. No shorting. None of this. Up and up and up and up. Just chilling on this. If I get a pullback, it'd be a nice pullback. Go Ooh, 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 ooh. All right, guys, chilling on this. Nice little run up here. Crushing it, crushing it. Been a good day already. All right. All right, and doing a little. Oops, what the heck was this? What on earth did I just do? Okay, just waiting for a little tiny bit of a pullback. All right, hold on. Are you guys, what are you guys trading today? Are you long? You guys short? Nice long setups here. Out the door, really. It's I didn't miss that at the open. Kind of fumbling a little bit, but I did take a little bit of a long. I do want to see any kind of pullback down into here. I could probably take half this distance. If I get any kind of red, I'll jump in on it. I'm not going to jump in on the inching candles higher. 30 is about the upper limit, the upper DD band, which we'd look to get. Would be really nice to get that. NASDAQ also, remember I tell you blue is long, right? And then DD band, the upper limit right there is that tap exit target that I'd be looking for. Man, I just hate days like this. Freaking IDOT comes in here right when market opens. I'm so distracted. Oi. Oi. I'm like, ah. That's okay though. Bum, 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 bum. Bum, bum, bum. All right, guys, what's up? What's up? What's up? Close your overnight longs, longy. You took your trade up. Nice, 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 nice. No, IDOC, it's not your fault. No, it's great that you brought me breakfast. I was just distracted, like right at market open. No, don't even be sad. Don't be sad. You brought me breakfast. Be happy. I was distracted by a lot of things. A lot of things in the morning. Emailing people. IDOC is awesome. Yeah. God, it's like, can we get this right here? DD band is that upper target. Now there's no shorting from there. I don't have a short setup from there. But that is like the upper target that I go to for my longs. I'm okay. I already made some money today, so I'm like okay with that. Sometimes it just market goes straight up, but again, yep, blue's an accelerant, right? When I told you guys I long at blue, I did long at blue. I got this thing right here, and I was kind of waiting for a pullback, and then just popped again. This is why blue, as we teach you guys in any classes, when you approach blue hedge pressure, it's always a long setup. From our strong pivots right here, you can see this. Anytime blue, when you approach blue, you can break right through it. Normally with a bull zone break, I wait for the support to go. Monthly hedge pressure or hedge pressure, I long right when you touch it. I don't even wait for the break. Hedge pressure from the bottom is always an accelerant to the upside, just like you see right here. Here's the volume that comes with that acceleration. And this, maybe if I want to be a little bit of an advantageous trader, I could take one long on this first dip, maybe to finish up DD. I know it sounds kind of crazy, but it's a 1-to-1. I'll lose 40 and make 40 on this one. Either A, we complete the move to DD, or B, I stop out right below hedge pressure. So I know I'm late to this, but I'll take it with just one, just to do it. I not manager. I know. We have no hedge pressure up there. I thought we did 23.46. Do we not? Is that just coincidence that that's lining up? I swear to God. Hold on. NASDAQ? I thought I converted that. Did I draw the wrong one there? Dude, I'm having like such an off day today. Okay, was I just like randomly longing? So I just like aped into profit. All right, that's kind of cool too. 20. The hell, you're right. Where did this number come from? We don't have hedge pressure up here. Oh my God. All right. Jesus Christ. I was like, wait, there's volume here. So what's going on? I don't know where. I must have just, oh, you know, I think I just moved it out of the way yesterday and never came back and readjusted it. This should be at 22.9. Oh my God. What is wrong with me today? I guess I didn't finish doing NASDAQ. Okay. All right. I'm just jumping in on the pullback to go to DD band. There it is, 1-to-1. So fuck hedge pressure not being there. Fine. That's good. All right. I'm just basically jumping in 1-to-1 on here. I'll take the stop loss, which would be 40 points lower from the entry, roughly about 40, which would be here. We either complete the move to DD or we fall back to there. So I'll take it. Oh my God. Tell me to show gold liquidity map. Icewild, I don't see your messages. No, I'm ignoring your messages. I'm not going to show gold on my stream when I'm trying to trade something right now. not that I don't like you. I love you. But I'm not going to stop what I'm doing to do something that you're doing. Give me a second, okay? No, nothing personal. I gotta focus. I gotta focus. I guess you don't like me. No, I don't like your request. I'm not trading gold, so I'm not gonna stop trading S&P and Nasdaq to show gold to the group because you want to see gold. Load it up yourself and we can talk about it later. Right now I'm in the middle of trying to make a trade, so let me do this real quick and I'll look at it when I get a chance. You don't mind? Sometimes when I'm in the moment, I gotta be in the moment. Make my own trades. If I'm not answering your question, it doesn't mean I don't like you guys. I promise. I'm just busy. I'm busy like emailing people and working on my trades. So let me focus on what I need to do, but I'll get to you, brother. I promise. Okay. Promise. Don't take it personal. All right. I'm in the middle of staring at my screen. I'm not even seeing chat right now. Okay. It's all out of the way here. All right. Are these in the right place at least? 6268, 797. Okay, these are good. Okay, these are good. I'll show a little. I'll take a look a little bit. Like if you want, are you looking for my analysis or like what is it that you want? Can you be specific? Like what do you want me to look at for gold? Here, I'll do it really quick. But what do you want? Like you're just like, can you just look at gold? What do you want me to say? What do you want me to tell? Let me look at gold. I'm looking at gold right now. Where are you? Here's the gold liquidity map. What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? No, what do you want? Don't say fucking thanks. What do you want? Fucking God. Buy the platform, dude. Oh my God. I look for setup. All right. You guys, I love y'all. I'm cranky today. Y'all are getting on my last nerve today. I swear to God. You wanted me to show you the platform because you don't buy the platform. You wanted a free liquidity map in the middle of my trade. Jesus Christ. Oh my God. I need green juice today. iDoc, where's my green juice? I'm trying to make a trade here and like I'm getting begged for fucking handouts. I can't even process it sometimes. If you're broke, you shouldn't be trading, dude. I'm not gonna lie to you. I love you, but Jesus Christ. If the $100 a month is too much for you, you probably should be trading, man. Oh my gosh, you guys, I love y'all, but come on. Like you're begging in chat for me to do something for you for free. I gotta make a trade. I gotta make money. All right. I'm taking along this first little break, first little tiny pullback here to complete the move to DD. S&P 2 DD band is probably the final move here. I do like what I see, although I don't really have much of a like of a good spot to enter from, so I'm just kind of jumping in, right? Nice little long upper DD band. We had the DD class the other day. That is a resistance target I'm looking for. The best handouts on YouTube. Oh, we have the best, 100%. We have the best handouts ever. I love jumping in. Bring in the pickle. Oh, we are at upper DD band there. And NASDAQ. There it is. There it is. There's the first pivot. Close, close. Good deal, good deal. Good deal, good deal. Man, longs out the door. Longs out the door. Nice job, nice job. Okay, and just so you know, I'm never going to show gold again because of that. So in the future, I will be ignoring your requests. Just letting you know. I mean, I don't like you. Nobody's going to ban you. But I'm not going to show gold again in the first half hour while I'm trading. I can't. I have to focus on what I got to do, brother. So I'm just letting you know I'm never going to show it again. Just so you're not surprised. I will ignore your messages. Now, I'm not saying that to be mean. I love you. You know I do. But I got to focus, man, on what I'm trading. So I will be ignoring your messages going forward, but not because I don't like you. It's just because I don't trade gold. It's not part of my stream. So I will show it when I get a chance. If I do get a chance, usually after the first hour, or if I'm not in the middle of a trade, I'll show it. Promise. Corn. I love you guys. Palladium, lead futures. Maybe I'll show lead futures. I promise. Doesn't I'm not responding to chats. I don't like you guys. It's hard to run Rocket Scooter, Rocket Place, customer emails, email and tech team, iDoc coming in market open, me writing the wrong hedge pressure on here and streaming. I'm not on my Adderall medicine anymore. My ADHD is killing me sometimes. I got off of Adderall for my blood pressure. So I can't even, like, so I'm like, I used to multitask like 40 things at once, but now I can only do 20. I don't even drink coffee anymore. It would help. I do have tea though. You need a blunt? I need a blunt, but I got high BP. Oh my god, let's listen to the song. You guys ready? You want to listen to the song? Oh, this is cold. Who wants to work for Matt? All right, so you guys remember from the DD band class, let me show you guys the handout. 88% of days do close inside of the bands, which I'm looking at right now. I'll give you guys the handout really quick. All right. Let's run the DD band handout. All right. Okay, so I did exit my longs. I did just like ape into these things at the top just to jump in and make some moolah, which is not bad. I mean, I did make money today, so I can't really complain about that. I don't know what it is. ChatGPT, Alexa, add this up. Okay, I'm sure this is pretty decent. Okay, so DD bands, I'll show you guys the rule here for this. This is a really cool rule. The band is high volume pivot. Band is high volume pivot, predictable every time. I don't short off the band unless the ratio is less than half. The ratio is 0.8, so I don't short off the band. And Nasdaq hitting the band is not the limit to the move. Usually S&P is the limit. Nasdaq can overshoot when the S&P is lagging behind like it is today. Off of breaking through the band itself is support with a small trade, as well as any kind of strong long pivots out there. 4% a day is close above, but it doesn't mean I short off of it, but it does mean I exit my long trade into it. If you guys don't believe that we have the magic fucking sauce of Wall Street, here's your predictable high volume pivot like you get every time when you get there. And now it doesn't mean anything other than I am out of my long and on the sidelines. Everybody, do you understand that? Out of long on the sidelines. This is textbook. You guys took this class 3 days ago in the boot camp. Didn't you? Didn't you? Beautiful, beautiful setup. And then there's the resistance. Now, there is no trade here. That part of the day is over. If it happens to break, remember, I always wait for a pullback on a bull break on DD band. The only long I do chase is a long into hedge pressure or monthly hedge pressure. I will long when it taps from the bottom. I will literally long the minute you touch it. It's an accelerant. Both of them are. Everything else, I must break through and then I wait and then we get the tap. I need to prove it as support to chase it. I don't chase it into the end of the squeeze. I chase it into the support. Okay. You want the unobtainium map? Oh, it's so much better than liquidity map, vibranium maps, all of them. Yeah. So about the platform, but the level's automatic. They are here to hustle. Yeah. So they're automatic in SPY and QQQ, for instance, for Nasdaq and S&P futures traders. And then we actually convert them over to futures manually. All right, let me double check how everything's set up here. So S&P is half the distance to DD band. It still has room to go, which means Nasdaq can way overshoot on this one. But also, I always just get out of the way when it touches the band just to wait. And as you guys know, we always say that the band is resistance. It is always the perfect exit target to a long. If somebody was longing all the way to DD band, congratulations. You guys fuck. That's all I gotta say. I just watched Silicon Valley again. This guy fucks, am I right? This is the guy. I traded last night. Last night I bought off of MHP. Super simple. You guys fuck, right? These are the ones. That's y'all. Dun, 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 dun. I longed to MHP right here. Probably dipped. Like literally probably like 2 hours after open. Went to the gym, came back, we fell to there. I just loaded up in all the accounts, almost all of them, but my funded again. I'm only trading A+ setups on that one. And so we fell to there. I logged in everything, and I busted two of my total. I busted two of my Fund and X accounts because of drawdown. Finally, they hit stop, and then you know, basically I took I made like $5 grand each one or whatever, and I took the payouts, and then they were right on the edge, and then 2 losses, and they busted. So what I did was I took the 250Ks and instead bought 100K from scratch now instead of 250s and 200s. Now I got 300s, which is great. The maximum you can get. And that account now is up 1,900 bucks. So basically, when we reclaimed monthly hedge pressure, I longed it a second time, and then ultimately woke up this morning. And right when I woke up and came up to yellow line, I closed out all my trades. That's how I was up this morning. MHP to yellow. Pretty simple, easy to do setup. And here's that first little pullback on the S&P. Let me have some fun with this one. All right, S&P. All right, I'm done with this one. Let me pull another one on the screen. 2 contracts S&P. Finish its move up to DD band and see if we get it. I grabbed 2 contracts just now on S&P. Woo, Scalp City. Pickles Fair is so salt. Why do we only have 900 people today? Where'd everybody go? All right. Like 200 people, 200 people that come out there. Yeah, the market will flush you because you do. Oh my God. All right, let's do it. Hold on. When iDoc gets up here, I'll play the song. Okay, so here's the first resistance pullback. I've got nothing to long on. I am longing in the dark right now, just off a technical pullback. We have nice bull long up. The S&P is up 12 points on S&P, pretty nice. Nasdaq went all the way up to DD band, and I'm taking a second long on S&P. I grabbed the 2 contracts. Boy, I love bull long days. How many people in chat? Rockets in chat, if you can do me a favor really quick. Anybody long? Anybody took a long? Bonanza today. I'm not doing the cowboy hat, but we'll do lens giveaways today for sure. Give me time to bring pickle. All right. I'm only doing it 1 account at a time at this point. Just tapping it with 1. Nasdaq got close to DD band, but I'm betting that the S&P now takes its track all the way up to there. And again, no man's land up in here. I don't know what's creating this upward movement other than the market's still really bullish. Greater market, DD ratio greater than half is good. SPY above MHP is good. Monthly maps I didn't even check because of the massive distraction today. So let's double check it here. Nice and bullish. We are nice and clean. Bull support at 620 on SPY, which is good. Slightly volatile going into the week, but bear side still getting nuked. Bull side still getting stronger. That's as strong as a bull market as we get. This is very nice and clean. QQQ is the same way. Slight volatility next week, but also nice and clean and cool. I love when everything's nice and clean and bullish. After yesterday, I remember on the stream, I was like, oh, after today, we're probably just going to keep rallying tomorrow. And we did. Breaking through yellow line. Here's your high volume pivot at yellow line. We always talk about margin buffer limit, predictable high volume. What is this? White line is open. 1A open the next resistance. The next resistance on S&P is all the way up at 63.30. So let's double check with some technical setups here. Now, just being careful. I know I don't really care about this kind of stuff, but you know, you might see some kind of like, oh, it's a double top, time to short mentality in some traders. I'm going to take the stance of this might be the day we just break out and keep going. But we are pressing to all-time highs again and testing that. And I'm still aping long into the highs because you know why? Because greater market, baby. Greater market, let's go. DD band tap, let's run it. Another 15 points in S&P, I'll be happy. Shit, I'll even take 10 points of this and get the whole 20. I had 2 contracts here. Calculate average daily range? Nah, none of that. I don't use any technical analysis, any charting, any nothing. None of that. I'm just measuring the distance. I'm looking for the pullback. It didn't come back half the distance. This created what's called an impact red line or illiquidity pivot. So automatically on the fly, I was betting because the market was bullish, we wouldn't retrace half the distance. This is from your red line class. You guys will take this one. It's basically the market stretched here, started pulling back. And right when we got close to here, I would have taken a long. Had we come to here and started fighting on this level, I would have probably closed out of the long. So I'm betting on illiquidity from here. I'm betting on we have a space right here. This is a whole new trick you guys don't know yet. But this is when I've got no pivots to go off of. This is as close to technical analysis as I get. This is an impact red line if you guys have taken the class. What I'm betting on is that we maintain a space here. If we clear this out, it's not as bullish. If the market is very, very, very bullish from here, it'll hold a space. It won't tap that from the open there. So I'm betting that we maintain an IP, which is an illiquidity pivot, which creates a very strong momentum on a short squeeze, usually. Yeah. So MHP and Nasdaq listing your blue line is basically due to the calculations, right, J Void? So the liquidity maps are done at 9:30 in the morning, which we get them for all equities products with options. At night, we do an estimate with futures, and these are futures pivots. So the ones that are marked on my chart are from futures. They apply, and the ones on equities apply, and I stack them on top of each other because they both apply. So I look for clues in both the equities market and futures market at the same time. Yep. You're just missing the trend line break. How could I not? Hold on. All right, let's see if my goddess Tori taught me right. But I'm not getting 3 taps though. I can't long it without 3 taps. Is it okay without the 3rd tap? Don't poke the bear today. LOL. I dare you to bring up something referring. Well, that person was really. I was trying to tell that person, like, ICT stuff is incomplete, but Rock Shooter completes the puzzle. And that person was angry. They were mad. I was like, everyone that uses ICT that says, I used your thing, and that was the missing piece for the ICT strats. You guys give us levels, and ICT stuff confirms the level. You break through the level with a fair value gap or whatever. And then all of a sudden, it's like double confluence. I'm like, I know. I was literally trying to tell this guy the secret to the ICT stuff and how I know people that use it make it work. But they were like mad. They're so defensive in that. Wait, maybe if I draw another trend line, hold on. Let me draw this one. If I draw this one, it taps 3 times. How about I do that? All right, that's the 3rd tap, guys. Okay, I show up from there. Now it's tapped 3 times because I drew it different. Okay, now I got the confirmation I need. All right. All in long, girls. Let's go. Whee! I'm trading. Look at me. I'm a trader. Okay. All right, there's the 3rd tap. There's 4 taps now. 4 taps is more taps than I could ever account for. The universe must love me. Chill on who? Who am I talking about? What are y'all talking about? I'm not talking about anybody. I didn't name anybody, did I? Come on, I'll tap it 3 times. Stop. You guys stop. Stop tapping it 3 times. You would not tap that 3 times. You tap it 0 times. Okay. I'm just reading y'all's chat. Y'all are a bunch of knuckleheads. I swear to God. Oh my goodness. Actually, let's see if the trend line. Wait, but which time frame do I need to draw the trend line on? Knock, knock. Who's there? Yeah, exactly. My girlfriend's listening, guys. No, but seriously though, do these strategies actually work? Would? No, would not. 100% would not. Come on. Three taps. Let's go. All right. Let's hang in there. R&R's pretty good from about this. If we start losing this, I just cut out and walk away with this one. I have one trade open and one account. That's it. That's it. When I do this, I'll stage and I'll get one account, make some money, one account, make some money, one account, make some money, and I'll walk through them one at a time. I don't like jump into all of them to get a big run up. So you saw me this morning. I inched up in some of these. I made some money last night on the long, and now I'm jumping in one more time. Higher time frames. Oh, okay. Red's starting to drop a bit. Yeah, still, yeah, pulling back a little bit, but still kind of okay. This is just that first resistance that you do get a DD band. And Nasdaq is starting to kind of show that. Here's the opening move here. Nasdaq has potential to support there. So what I'll do is, this is a spot. If it pulls back to here on the same principle alone, I will do the same trade on Nasdaq as well. Just in the same spot here. I'll bet on a little air pocket there on a second account. So this account right here is one of the ones that's up like, I don't know, 300 bucks or something. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Here's something, here's something, here's something. Yes. This song is about you. Listen to the lyrics. Yeah, listen to the lyrics, Dylan. I would spark a blunt, but I got high BP. Pickle, do you like the song? Do you like the song? The market flushes you because you're doo-doo. Speaking of coming, iDoc's back.
I don't know how to take that.
All the green juice a man could ever need. Alright, go back to mom. On. Pickle, can you headbang? Oh. Your other trader's PP. Pickle! We love Pickle here, don't we?
Traders trade soft. Here's a blue chew. Hope the market flushes you, cause you do. Boot camp coming up soon, better be ready.
All right. So what do you think about the breakdown? Hold on. Listen to the breakdown when it gets soft. You ready?
Oh yeah, pickle fur so soft. You other traders trade soft. Here's a blue chew. Hope the market flushes you, cause you do. do. Camp coming up soon, better be ready. Speaking of coming, I docks backs up.
Why coming? Like, how are you supposed to take that?
Exactly how you take it.
All the lunch and green juice a man could ever need.
All the lunch and green juice a man could ever need.
Hercules.
The song gets so wholesome at the end with like the hilarious lyrics. What is BP? Stand for blood pressure. Yeah, I would spark a blunt, but I got high. BP. Like, it's hilarious. The lyrics are so well done. What?
Soy sauce.
Eggs? Dude, are we gonna have ramen or something? Or just have them?
Just have them. You can do with rice. Ow.
Hey, are you gonna stream today? Because I want to show everybody our like awesome Zen room when you're done with it.
Well, I'm not. If I stream,
I'm excited. Pego. 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 Pickles first, so soft. Come on, let's go. Oh my god. He's biting my face. Oh my goodness. He's getting more and more unruly by the day, I swear to God. You hear him? All right. Back to the music. Okay. We'll check S&P. I just grabbed 2 contracts here, sitting there betting that we do hold. I don't like this. Resilience is kind of getting close to 0. How are we doing here? I do have A+ setups coming up down below. I could always just sort of like losing some steam here on the stocks. And VIX is just absolutely in decay right now. I am not afraid of this, but keep an eye out. Res goes negative. I'll just dump. Right. Ooh, 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 ooh. All right, we are. This is like the smallest stream that we've had in a long time. It's crazy to say when 900 is small. It's crazy. I wonder where everybody's at today. Bum, 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 bum. They don't like the song. How can you not like the song though, James? It's such a good song. I'm sure they. It's random. Like the YouTube algorithm is random, so I'm still trying to figure out how it works. It actually fluctuates. Some days like 900, some days 11. Yesterday it was like 1106. So it's not like it's like essentially the way that the impressions work. You get hundreds of new viewers every single day. I could tell because I have a viewer to subscriber ratio that I look at. When we get like X amount of subscribers, that's how I know we got X amount of new viewers. And so some days we'll get more impressions than others. Just kind of what happens here. All right. All right. We hold that little fluffy buffer here. Fluffy buffer. Sounds like a junk food that I'd love to eat, whatever that is. I should invent a candy bar and call it Fluffy Buffer. It sounds like nougat and chocolate. So let's hold this little spot here. Maybe we can hold an IRL. If we tap it, then it's probably not gonna have as much momentum. But this is your green line on NASDAQ. That's why I exited long. up here. The big long got close to it. There's a little better spot here. There's a little flushy flush. Okay. I can grab it in one, maybe one more. As it's still decent. All right, I'm gonna grab it in one more account. Add to it on a second account. Right about now. Okay. All right, now I'm just gonna write it with two accounts. Just this one that had 300 and the other one that had 300. Those are the two I'm working on. I grabbed just two to float the rest. Now I grabbed two more on that pullback. We did tap the red line, so there is no red line bounce. It's not the strongest, but that is the spot to be. If we get a second push, it'd be kind of nice. But I got A pluses all down at the bottom. The market does continue to pull, so I don't like that it did this. Not my favorite, but that was a pretty decent, cool little dip on S&P. Off of NASDAQ's green line push, and then gets right back up in the line. Looks like 3-tap trend line didn't work. My heart's broken. That's supposed to work. Tap 3 times. Oh well, whatever. When you get a flush like that with no volatility, I love trading it right back to where it started. VIX is nowhere at all. If this turns into a crash out day, then it's a crash out day. We'll see. But hopefully you should be all right. At least retrace some of that. Volume picking up here a little bit. Oh, is that why? Insider information. What the fuck's going on here? Where's the... Let's get the wee woo. What do we got? Oh, EIA. Nothing. EIA crude oil inventories. Not a big deal. Okay. Anything on the calendar today? 10-year note auction at noon. Minutes at 1. So this is gonna be a big deal. Minutes are probably gonna be a big mover. Oh man, I was kind of hoping to get a continuation here, but that's all right. Let's go ahead and damn, this is pulling back a little bit harder than I thought. Hang on in there. I'm right close to where my stop loss would be on this. Yeah, let me go ahead and... That's kind of worse than I wanted. Well, I got A pluses coming up nearby. Let me hang on to that. That was unexpected. Okay, so we have A plus. So I'm going to hit all my accounts hard down in here. That was weird. Okay, what is going on here? Nothing big. Trump's big beautiful bill. Blah, blah, blah. Nope, nothing. That's a little gnarly there. All right, let's consolidate, please. There's no volatility on this. Hang in there. Ooh, 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 ooh. And res is actually now negative now, so that's kind of like we're back at the opening price. Wow, hopefully this is not one of those days that just completely crashes out. Open is that 1A trade, so I guess I'll just hold through it and see. These accounts have some room to move, so we'll see what we got. Yeah, I can probably... What do I want to do on this? That's pretty gnarly. Should be all right. No, we'll see. Thank God it was only in 2. Now let's have fun with all the other ones. Okay. Let's grab a spot here. All right. Not A plus, back to the A setup right there at the open. Okay. VIX popped just a little tiny bit. Yeah, that was, well, thank God it didn't long up in here, right? Okay. Just one more time. That was a little more brutal than I hoped. My bad. My bad. How did I... My mic was muted. My bad. Sorry, I have that S&P trade still open. It's only down about 1,500 bucks. And then down here at the A setup, I added one NASDAQ to one account. So I'm opening just 2 accounts right now. I'm thinking about adding a few more. If we do hit some of these A pluses down at the bottom, I'll just tap it a couple more. And to get something decent off of this. We had hedge pressure, so nice little setup, 1B setup on S&P. I don't know where this crazy selling pressure is coming from, but there's hedge pressure bounce, so hopefully I can get a nice little play there. Yeah, I just tried to take that first pullback for continuation move, but now I'm going to take the A pluses down here at the bottom. That was kind of unexpected. We flushed down to hedge pressure, which is the perfect long setup. I'm starting to work this in, working in a couple of my accounts here. The ones that still need to move. That S&P is not moving at all. Barely moving. S&P is down 1,500 bucks. So I'm adding NASDAQ to the mix down here. I grabbed one NASDAQ contract at hedge pressure. So hedge pressure right here. This is the new setup. That's cool. I just held through that. Not a big deal. Volatility is not going crazy. Open, blue, open. 1B is always a setup, at least from here to there. NASDAQ is going to be... Wait a minute. What the hell? Oh, I was looking at S&P earlier. Okay. Oh, S&P open, blue, open. Okay, let me go here. Yeah. Keep my eye on S&P today. That was some nasty little flushes. If you look at the top right of the screen, you will see the number 1. If it's green, I'm long. If it's minus, if it's red, I'm short. Yeah, that's pretty gross, but should be all right. Should be all right. That hedge pressure long universe gave everybody that was on the sidelines a free trade. It's pretty awesome. Can't complain. Damn, that was pretty brutal though, wasn't it? We didn't expect it to fall that hard. Universe just gave us a nice little dip to play with. I'm excited about that. Open, blue, open is the 1B setup. I can get that nice little play if we get a bounce from here to here would be kind of nice. Hopefully it doesn't consolidate and move lower. At least the first run to there is a scalp from A to B. Be happy to take that if I can get it. Where that damn selling came out of nowhere, man. I guess that double top, huh? Really kind of hit people. That came right out of left field, though. We'll check VIX really quick. VIX breaking MHP. That's really what caused that last little burp there. So let's watch. Make sure VIX gets below 1750 today. That is a volatility explosion. So what happens is when you get VIX instruments themselves breaking hedge pressures, then the market can get unusually volatile very quick just off of a VIX thing. All right. Damn, that's not the best setup, but we'll see. Hang on in there, hedge pressure. Now we're at yellow line as well. So let's keep S&P front and center because this is what I was betting on holding. Losing yellow line can be a very, 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 very rapid sell-off. So be very careful. NASDAQ, still okay, but we'll see. This is why I only tried what I was trying in just one account. So, you know, that's really what's kind of makes it nice. Man, this selling came out of nowhere though. That came with a lot of velocity too. Should be okay, but we'll see. Just keep my eye out on the VIX. The hourly chart's pretty brutal. Just choom, choom, choom. Hopefully we are okay to finish out the hour. And we'll see. This is a lot of... This got really weird really fast. I wonder if there's any kind of news about the pop or something that we hear something going on in the back end. Like this is just automatic. This sold pretty quick. Like people just decided to turn on their sell programs here and started dumping all their stuff. They lost a lot of stocks. Nvidia started selling. Apple started selling. Pretty ferocious selling as well. Microsoft. Meta. No, tech's looking pretty okay still. Tesla maybe. Google just started like arcing down. Well, give us some A+ setups, baby. QQQ has nothing below, but S&P has some cool stuff right below here. S&P's got all kind of fun stuff. So maybe what I'll do is I'll wait. Instead of taking risk on this one, I can take the hedge proxy bounce hedge pressure on S&P though. I can also just wait for the A+. So A setup is hedge pressure long. I guess I won't be a wuss about it. I'll take it. I think what happened was there was just a bunch of rapid selling in stocks at that moment. And it caused a little bit of a VIX explosion, which caused the market to become unusually volatile real quick. But I got all kind of juicy setups here, here, and here. I can play all of this all day. So I'm okay. I'll hold the long hedge pressure bounce here. I know I got it in NASDAQ and this is S&P's hedge pressure, but I'm watching them both at the same time. NASDAQ is also at the open, which is the 1A. Not the stronger of the two setups, but because NASDAQ has a 1A and S&P has a 1B at the same spot, they're both pretty decent. Boy, that was brutal. Okay, look at this right here. That same situation as before. This can create impact red line to the downside. There. Hope we could trade up to the cushion. Up to there. That res kind of almost negative on the res there. Yeah, that's kind of my favorite. Not my favorite, but we'll see. Let's get some moving here. Come on, Wall Street. You know you want to buy the dip. You know you want to get in on it. Now the velocity is starting to pick up. Let's see if we get anything moving. No more selling pressure, eh? Come on. That was brutal. Ooh. I told her to make the tea strong, and she made the tea damn strong. Ooh, that's good. I want to be wired off of that. That's what I'm looking for. Resilience has just got negative, so that's not the best sign in the world as well. We might get the dip all the way through. Let me close this out. Let's just be cautious here. All right, let me trim that. I'm going to kind of take it easy just because resilience is negative, and I'm going to wait. Wait for better setups. All right, I closed everything. Now I'm going to chill. Wait for something better. All right. Now both of them are negative. Let me pull out. So S&P definitely has, okay, we have gap fill potential here. We will have some A pluses in just a little bit. Bear zone top and bull zone bottom are right nearby. And monthly hedge pressure. So inside of here today, guys, right in here is where the market, I'm gonna look for bounces. I'm gonna avoid this for now and just let the market move. Res is slightly improving, but it can flush out a little lower. So I'm going to wait on this one. I think I'll trade this one in S&P as well when it gets lower. My spidey sense now tells me the next hour is going to be brutal. So let's chill on that and wait. Okay, let's chill on this. That's why you don't long in all your accounts at once on moves like that. Just take one. All right, so down inside of here, I've got hedge pressure, which is a decent setup. Okay, that should be all right. I'll take the one contract long on S&P. I'm gonna trade S&P on this one and take it slower. Give me a 10-point stop. I can lose $500 in this account and be okay with it. But we'll see. So now I'm going to start staging into like A+ setups down in here. Right down inside of here. Bull zone bottom. So hedge pressure, bull zone. So all inside of here I can long. So this is great. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start aiming. I got one contract in this one account. I'm going to do one here, a bunch here, and then the rest here. Do a pretty easy cut and dry setup day. Those of you that are more patient, you get your A+ is right underneath this. Put the headband on and catch knives. I should, right? No, this is good. So inside of here, this is all going to be good. So basically, I've got one just in case we stage off a bull zone. Should be all right. Let me start getting my stuff ready for entry point to another. All right, that's good. Bum, 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 bum. All right, let's get some movement here. That was some very, very strong selling pressure on some certain stocks today. Started kicking things up, and VIX is still at 17.5, 17.6. VIX is still 95, so not a lot of craziness, I would say. I don't think we've exhausted the selling point yet, though. All right, we'll do the lifetime giveaway in just a little bit. Man, I'm like super hyper focused on trade now. We got some exciting trading in front of us, so that's always worth taking a look at. We'll do giveaway just a little bit. I'm eating my breakfast. Tough day today, but hanging in there. It wants to fill the gap. Yeah, it does. Right. So we're going to get all the way down here, and then I'll play it right down here at the bottom on the gap fill. Negative res is gap fill. I could close out, but I can also tell myself I'm only down 7 points on this. On one is not really that big of a deal. So I'll hold through it. I'll add to the positions all down here at the bottom. Ba, 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 ba. Don't want to miss out on this one. All right, I'm going to add a different DOM. I'm also going to I'm trying to show you guys like multiples that I'm doing. Hold on a second. All right. So I got the S&P from earlier. I've got one NASDAQ, or sorry, one S&P now. I'm going to get into, let me wait till we dip the bottom, and then I'm going to jump right back in on the majority of my accounts down here closer to the bottom. Just waiting for the hit. All right, I gotta take a phone call really quick. Actually, I'll just keep showing that same one. I gotta hop on a business call really quick, so hang tight, you guys. So in a second, if my phone rings in just a little bit, I'm gonna have to take this phone call, but I'll be right here.
on a second.
Just chillin'. Just chilling. Just chilling and waiting. Supposed to be on a phone call here, but it hasn't rung yet. We have evidence of a new sale. Coming out. Yeah, I need to update my banner here. Okay. Hold on. All right, they're trying to do this here. I got so much. I'm just chilling here. I know I'm not talking a lot today. I've got a lot going on. What is this? The banner. Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh shoot. Just wait on that bear zone, bull zone top, hedge pressure. Grab the long there. It's looking pretty chill. Gotta love bulls on bottom. Easy peasy. Okay. Oops. Didn't mean to play the song just yet. All right, let me put this up here. Whoop. Not the same size. 10% off. 10% off. There we go. All right. Flash sale coming out pretty soon. Let me double check this. I'm like so much stuff going on here. All right. All right. Oh, that's why they're trying to call me. All right, all right, all right. Okay, so I got hint. All right, I got hint of a flash sale, you guys. All right. All right. Here we go. So my funded futures, and this is, I guess, why they were trying to call me. Like my funded futures, like Matt, we need to talk to you now. Matt, we need to talk to you. I was just like, oh, man, something's crazy. Maybe they were. I was like, maybe they're firing me or something. Maybe it's a flesh sale. It's like something's going on here. What were there? What's going on? All right. For the next 2 hours, starting at 12 p.m. Eastern, which means in 30 minutes. This is what I'm trying to get a hold of it. Like my phone's blowing up from my funded futures. I'm just like, is everything okay? I was like, maybe they're firing me or something. Just kidding. But no, they were trying to get a hold of me, and flesh sale. Here's what's going on. All users are eligible 40% off of resets up to 3 uses for 2 hours only. You can get 40% off Arby's flash sale. Hell yeah, baby. Hell yeah. Okay, that's it. That's what's going on here. All right. What is going on with YouTube today? All right. We're back. What's going on with the stream literally just froze. Yeah, I don't know. There's a bunch of people in this house using my internet, so it's probably what's going on. Seems like people are like live streaming videos and stuff. I think it just killed the bitrate for a minute. You're on your phone internet now? No, I think what happens is there's a lot of people in the house now, probably all just chilling and streaming video on their phones. I think the bit rate just got clobbered for a minute. I was seeing some internet slow down kind of earlier on my side. Okay, so all right, here's the hint. Flash sale is going to be for resets only. That was them. 40% off. Everyone's eligible up to 3 uses for resets at My Funded Futures. So use code Rocket Scooter. You'll get 40% off of 3 resets. It's a flash sale for only 2 hours. It's pretty cool. 40% off. All right, so it starts at 11, so in 30 minutes. So it's resets only. Is it family is gone? Is it just you? What are you watching down there? We got the new TV. Are you watching Corn in 8K or something? Hi, Doc. Watching some high definition stuff. No, we have fiber. What it is the weather is bad, so I think what happened is just like something's going on, I think. We have fiber. We have 2 gig fiber. I think the best you can get down here. Just Matt and AK. Oh, how sweet of you. All right. No, a lot. IDOC is the best, by the way. Cool, I get all the heads ups. This is what I like about being where I am, because what's kind of neat is I get you guys the heads up before anyone else has it. I like that. I got My Funded Futures calling me on the phone saying, here's a flash sale using your code, 2 hours only. I love how much love they're giving the stream. This is super cool. The only. Makes you guys should feel very important. They love you guys. All right, 0 activation fees, 3 uses total. 3, you can do up to 3. All right, so I'm gonna use it to hype up the show today, but it said 0%. 0% for what? Matt said 0%. Oh, I'm reading out loud. 0 activation fee, instant payout approval, 3 uses, all users eligible. 40% off resets with code Rocket Scooter. Matt said 0%. Look at you. All right, hold on. Do I get like an alarm emoji or something? Siren. Well, how do you do like... There we go. Woo! Flash sale. flesh sale. You guys are funny. Blue light special. Oh yeah, the best kind of special. Is that yellow line still resistance? Yeah, man, I've been like, went up a storm. Man, people are super aggressive. I have some freaking person like come messaging me right now from January, and they're like, I can't access my account for the last 6 months. I need a refund for the last 6 months. And I was like, no refund policy. You pay for the month, you get the service for a month, that's it. And they're like, well, I'm a lawyer and blah, 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 and I have all the best lawyers in the country. I'm like, you sign up for a service and you don't cancel it, you're not gonna, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna say? We're gonna go to court. People are weird. Yeah. Let me just, I want a year of refunds from the gym I'm going to. Because I never went to the gym even though I signed up for it. Yeah, you can go to hell. People are so weird. A little bit of sell off, but we should be good here. Like, it's very simple. If you sign up for something, if you're going to cancel it, you either cancel it or email someone to cancel. But I get so many people trying to scam us. Typically what happens is there's a bunch of traders. Not happen often, but people try to scam us all the time. For many different reasons. Like, a lot of times it's like, you know, because it's trading. You know, obviously people sometimes aren't good at trading. They lose all their money or they lose money or whatever. And then they need money. And then they're like, I know about Lifetime, but I need a refund. I'm like, oh, the market crashed yesterday. I wonder why. Are you shorting? Are you longing? But anyways, the point I'm saying is that, you know, I think it's pretty normal as an adult for you to manage your own responsible, you know, finances responsibly. You sign up for a service, and you don't wish to use it. The moment you reach out and say, like, we have a no refund policy, right? But if you reach out and say, hey, I want to cancel my service, can I get a refund? Usually I'll be like, go ahead, let me refund your last month because we're cool here, right? And they're like, yeah, but what about the last 7 months? I'm like, fuck off. Like, what? And you're like, no, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have to give you the first one, but I did that to be nice. And what do you mean? Well, I wasn't able to access the service. I'm like, we have a phone call, email. You can call anybody, email anybody. And then they're like, you know, I'm a lawyer and I have the best lawyers in the country. I'm like, okay, yeah. Well, if you mad about $500 with the money over a 6-month period, you probably are in worse off condition than most fucking lawyers I know. I don't even know. Like people are just like what? And I'm like, you know, you didn't cancel your service. I mean, like, yeah, let's set the precedent that everybody can just come up and say, can I have the last 3 years just refunded, please, or else? People are so weird, and I don't understand. People are so weird and scummy and scammy. Like, here's what happens. Like everything, I forget that I'm subscribed to HBO Max and Peacock and shit sometimes, and I look down, I'm like, shit, I've been charged $15 a month for the last 4 years. Fuck. Well, let me call Peacock and threaten them with my attorneys and say I want 4 years of refund because I just noticed on my credit card, oh, there's a $100 charge every month I forgot about. Always what happens. And it's like, we're cool about it, but like, you know, the compromise. Am I the wrong here? You know, what I say is that, you know, compromise is, oh, you reached out. Let me just give you the last month. You finally reach out and say, hey, I'd like to cancel. Yeah, let me give you the last month. That's kind of nice, right? I'm gonna have to do that. But then it's like, yeah, but what about the last 6 months? I'm like, if I tell my gym, can I have a refund for the last 6 months? They're going to be like, no, but you can politely fuck off, right? These people are just so like in business, I've learned is that humans are just so like out to get everybody out there is so selfish and looking to get out for themselves as much as they can at the expense of other people. People like, you know, I'm an attorney. I have the best attorneys in the country. I'm like, what are we going to do? Battle in small claims court because you over $500 you forgot to cancel your membership? I'm like, why are people like this? Why are people like this? I'm like, look, if you're that mad, I'll give you the $500. You fucking need it more than I do. Like, why are people so weird? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I really don't know. That I think people think that we're just dumb and like we don't, you know, I can clearly see if you didn't cancel your stuff. And we've always been so cool to the community. Like I have been so charitable to people that are like, I can't afford Rocket Scooter, man. I'd love to get it. And I'm like, let me buy it for you. You know, I've always been like that. I've always been nice to people. And then when you're nice, I'm like, yeah, you know, I'm sorry you forgot to cancel, but let me give you a month anyways of refund just because it's a courtesy. You know, thanks for being a member. Yeah, but what about the other 7 months? And I'm like, oh, okay, well now fuck you then. You know, after I was really nice about it. And Kevin, scammer suck. We'll do bootcamp giveaway. Woo! All right, let's do 4 bootcamp giveaway to go with the lifetime giveaway. Lifetime giveaway, guys. Internet's back up. Okay, we'll do a couple things. Lifetime giveaway. Let me explain something to you before you enter. Lifetime is the big prize. Okay, as I will prompt you now, the last 2 people that have entered the lifetime giveaway have also been dishonest with us. Now, let me explain something to you. If you have spent $1,000 only, and we will check, and if your name is drawn, you will verify that you have checked. If you spent $1,000 using our code only, like our code when you buy a prop firm, any of our partners, over the month of June, $1,000 only, plus or minus a day. Like we're you know, if it was May 30th or July 1st, whatever, you know, I mean, we'll be cool if it's on the day before the day. We're not cutting it off at midnight. It's like a day or so. Okay. A week, too much, right? It has to be 1,000. And then we're going to spin the wheel. You will win lifetime Rocket Scooter today. Now, when I spin the wheel and your name is drawn, I will ask you in chat to tell me, are you sure? And you can say, I think I'm sure. Well, no, not good enough. Are you sure? Before you enter the giveaway, be sure. Because we do verify, and as the last person learned, they are banned from all giveaways forever. It's a lifetime ban for giveaways. That name and email will never be allowed to win anything on our stream again. And therefore, make sure you understand the terms before you enter. Before you enter, lifetime giveaway in a moment will be for only the people of that condition. It's a special, charitable, lovely thing. Here's for the milk. Please don't take off again. LOL. Thanks, son. I love you. My favorite son. My second favorite. You're my second favorite son. My second favorite. But still, you're one of the favorites. How can you prove to me? Oh, no, it's simple. You just show us your receipts. That's it. But we check. Like you can just double check on your own. But we check. We just ask them, hey, like, hey, my fund of futures, did this guy use our code for $1,000 worth of purchases? And they go, yeah, he did. We just ask. But we ask you to do your homework ahead of time so we don't have to ask on behalf of like 1,000 people that are entering. Okay. For lifetime Rocket Scooter, lifetime software. So it's our chance of giving back to people that may have been having like a bad month. That's kind of the whole point of it. All right. So let's do a couple giveaways today. Just a couple. All right, LT. Okay, let me show you guys. Hold on one second. You know what I should do though? We're taking some profit here on some of this. All right, trading right back up to fill the gap. Res is negative, and we are touching right here near the top of the gap fill. I've been taking that long trade off of that really solid setup. Negative res, time to take profit on this. Finally, after all this morning, I don't like the setup. It's not building up to be better than I want it to. So what I'm going to do is right off the hedge pressure to gap fill with negative res. I am going to close and take profit on everything. Although it's a good setup to be holding on to. I'll take profit on everything here. We should be good. All right, 1 second here. All right, so giveaways today. We're going to do 2 My Fun and Futures to celebrate the flash sale. We're going to do thank you, Kevin, for your $20 dono. I love you, bud. Okay, we will do 4 boot camps. You guys can join right in the middle or come up to the start over at your own pace. But join the boot camp. 4 boot camps, 2 My Fun and Futures, and 1 lifetime grand prize. Lifetime grand prize, which is lifetime software, lifetime boot camp, lifetime coaching, lifetime everything for absolutely free. Normally costs $4,000. But yeah, free for you guys. And despite a bajillion people out there forgetting to cancel their sub and asking for 6 months of refund, or else a team of lawyers will line up with them in small claims court to complain, well, blah, 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 blah. Did she sign up for it willingly? Yes. Did she cancel the service? No. Did she ever request to cancel? No. Did you ever reach out to anybody over the course of time? No. Did she e-sign the terms and conditions? Yes. Get the fuck out of here. Wasting my time. You be nice. You try to provide a good service to people. And people are like, customer is always right. No, customer not always right. Customer's mostly wrong. We just say customer's only right to not piss off the customers so they don't complain. But for most of the time, customer's usually always wrong. Really. I've been in the business long enough to learn that that policy is pretty much the case. Not to be mean. All right. Really, you business owners out there, we can all finally admit it's 2025. We're not scared to say what we really feel. Customers usually always wrong, in my experience. All right, everybody. My Funded Futures, 2 25K starter accounts given away right now. My Funded Futures, MFFU. Everybody can enter this. You know what I'm saying? From business owners, customers always right about what they want. Yeah, that's true. But usually, business owners don't make a lot of mistakes compared to the amount of mistakes customers are. But you go to a restaurant and they're like, I want this. I didn't order this. I didn't want this. And you're like, oh, I'm sorry. Our mistake. It's not your mistake. It's just a courtesy to admit fault as the business owner to make you feel good. You know, it's a feel good thing. There's nothing wrong with trying to make people feel good, of course, but people take advantage of business owners all the time. It's part of people. Well, the customer is usually wrong. I do. I get like the, I forgot to, like I tried to cancel and didn't work. I hear that sometimes. I'm like, where'd you try to cancel? We have the website will log every button click you do. There's no timestamp of you clicking this button. Well, I clicked it and it didn't work. Oh, so for the one time you clicked the button, somehow it just doesn't work. Yeah, that's what happened. Okay. Yeah. I get all kind of stories. What happens usually is people will sign up for a service, especially in trading. And trading is kind of a weird thing because most people don't succeed in trading. I think here we have a higher win rate for or higher percentage of winning traders than most places, as you guys tend to, you know, actually learn the business here. But a trend sometimes as follows. You know, big bull day like this, market crashes out the very next day. I'll get 2 or 3 emails. Hey, I'd like to cancel my service, or hey, I need a refund or whatever. Family emergency. My dog has toenail cancer. You know how it goes. I'm like, you mean you longed at the top before the crash? I think people think I was born yesterday. My Funded Futures flash sale coming out in about 9 minutes. Flash sale. 40% off of resets. Flash sale starting in 9 minutes. We're going to celebrate by giving away 2 My Funded Futures accounts. I just liquidated all my trades here. Looking solid. I like it. Let me get you guys a fresh new screenshot. Type My Funded Futures in chat. I've managed to turn all my accounts but one greenish, barely greenish. Let me give you guys a screenshot here. I just love that, like, you guys are so cool in chat. I love all of y'all. We get a little salty just for entertainment purposes, but we have a lot of fun here. Not as good as it was earlier, but still decent. Remember, I was way up pre-market, so the accounts I did touch, the ones that did take losses, the one that was on stream, I managed to get it down to minus 300, which is good. And this, I don't remember, I think this one on here was one of these. So basically these guys, I flipped them positive, and of course the funded next are still pretty much okay. And I still haven't touched my funded futures yet. I was waiting for the bear zone top. Now with resilience being negative, I did close my position closer to the top of the box, and I'm going to let it fall close to the bear zone before I stab this again. I think I'm done trading for the day for now until I get that. My funded futures chat, MFFU, type it up. We'll do 2 giveaways. They're going to be for 50K starters with my funded futures. Did I say 25? I meant to say 50K starters. All right, those of you that are ready to go, we're getting ready to spin the wheel here. I don't think of an off day today, like mental game. I feel good about my trading, but my mental game is off. I'm in a weird feeling today. I don't know why. I think after getting scammed 2 or 3 times by our own customers, I feel off. Almost insulted. Making to ruin my good day. 500 futures, 50K starters, baby. See my funded futures. Rock scooter, rocket scooter, rocket scooter. Diva Deke! Oh no, my monitor's doing the thing again. Oh no! We're gonna lose it. That's okay. Diva Deke, got tuck. Winner number 1. Type something in chat. Can I cancel that? Cancel it. Type something in the chat, buddy. All right. Winner number 2. Carlito. Good job. All right, you guys. Take a screenshot of your YouTube. These are the rules. You've got 1 hour. Take a screenshot of your YouTube ID. Open up your side panel. Take a screenshot so we know it's you. Go to my Discord. And the Discord has in the description below has the link. Go to the contest channel. Get a hold of our admin Slacks. Send him a message. Tell him that you won. You need to give him the email ID that you have with my funded futures. And then from there, I'll hook you up with your account. Hold on. My monitor is doing the self-cleaning thing. I swear I had it set on a schedule. I don't even know anymore. I'm about to get rid of this monitor and go back to the old one. These quantum dots. I'm going to tell you something. This is my second quantum dot LED. And it auto cleans itself. I just got a quantum dot Samsung TV. I spent like $7 on this thing. And I fucking hate it. Colors need to be adjusted. Out the box, it just looks weird. The reds are red. The browns are red. The whites are pink. It's like red. These quantum dots, man, red explosion. Yeah. So like, I'm like, maybe I should just stick with the LG OLEDs instead of the quantum dot. My gaming monitor was like red saturated to the moon. Do monitors giveaway? Probably give this one away. Give me a moment here because right now I'm not on my actual monitor. I can't see. All right, let's pull this over to the side. All right, cool. All right, we're going to do another thing. Free class. To enter the boot camp, guys, type in free classes. You, the 2 winners. Make sure you contact Slack's free class for joining the boot camp. So OLED, these are all OLEDs, right? But this is like the quantum dot QD OLED, where every single pixel has its own small backlight. And it is like crazy saturated. Could I long in hedge pressure anyways? I probably could. Even though resilience is negative, it's still close enough. Wait for my monitor to turn back on. Hang on, hang on. What are you texting me for? What's up? What's up? All right. Free class, guys. Hold on. Tight, you guys. Don't go anywhere. Like my monitor decides just to like, there we go, clean itself in the middle of the stream here. All right. All right, let's do a $1,000 gaming monitor giveaway because I don't like this thing anymore. Things drive me crazy. All right, free class, free class, free class. There's gonna be 4 people that win the free class today. Let's slow it up. I know it's weird without the music. Let's put the music on. No, cancel. Oh, let me cancel it. Cool. Okay. All righty. Let me get some music here. All right, let's listen to some of you guys' music submissions for the song submission thing. Rocket Scooter Groove. Did we hear this one yesterday? We heard this one yesterday. What's this one? All right, RST submitted one this morning.
Last time I checked, I'm still on top. Yeah. They always have my thoughts. Yeah. Did it all in front of your eyes. Tunnel vision, take the prize. Last time I checked, I'm still on top. Yeah. Buying the highs because we know. Feeling the res, we predict the volume. Feel the res.
All right, hold on.
Last time I checked, I'm still on top.
All right, I'm gonna actually jump into a small position in 2 accounts. I like what I'm seeing. Just a small position in 2 accounts. That's all I'm gonna do. Even though resilience is not lining up with what I want to see, I still want to take the risk on it. All right, this is for 4 free bootcamp sessions. You guys can come to all 20 classes we teach. The bootcamp. All right, I'm gonna add 1 S&P and just hold it, just in case it does rally out of here. I'm gonna bet that resilience maybe gets better. It's not the best yet. It could be for gap fill, but I'm still gonna take the hedge pressure long, just with 1 and hang on to it. Say dude, number 1, winner number 1. Type something in chat.
Last time I check, I'm still on top. because we know, feel the risk. Feel the power, rocket scooter. Rocket scooter.
All right, CD number 1, winner number 2. We'll do lifetime after this.
We did the work, read the patents, reversed engineered the gamma, broke the code, hacked the market. We built RS from the ground up, future of analysis, the decades in front. Last time I checked, I'm still on top, buying the lows because we know, hitting the gap, feeling the res. Last I checked, still on top, did it all on my thoughts, buying the highs.
Steve K, winner number 3. Pretty cool song.
We predict the volume.
I like it, dude. RST, nice, man, bro. That's a nice song.
Because we know.
It's got a good Steve, where you at, buddy? Steve. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
Rocket scooter.
No Stevie. Where you at, Stevie Pooh? Grease Window. I like that's a cool name. A little Star Warsy there. Jim is delayed by about like 7 seconds, give or take. Yeah. Steve K, see above. So here's the thing, Steve. The rule is the rule is follows. It's my time, not your time. So while you may type in chat, you are 8 seconds in the past because there's an 8-second delay on YouTube. By the time the counter hits 8 seconds from your perspective, it's 0 on mine. So you have to beat the timer on my, that's the fairness. I know it might seem unfair if you didn't know that was the rule, but that's the rule, has always been. You got to beat my timer, which is 8 seconds in the past, which means you really only get 53 seconds instead of a whole minute. My bad. We already gave it to someone else. Don't hate me. The bot, by fairness, the bot has to pick up your name. Yeah, and make sure that you're live on the stream as well. Well, darn, maybe next time. But you know what, though? Because you were such a good sport and you weren't a jerk about it, Steve K, I will also give you a boot camp because I love you. So we'll give away 5 today. I'll pay another $20. Steve, congratulations, you did win. See, if you don't try to scam me and be a dick or be a jerk or be an asshole, I will always be nice to you guys. See, I'll pay an extra one. I love you too, Tyler. But if you're like, actually, I didn't cancel my subscription for 6 months, but I want a refund for all 6 months, you can go to hell. You know what I'm saying? That was a great song, by the way. So I'll hook you up anyway, Steve. I like when people show themselves to be quality human beings. Quality human beings are the ones that deserve things in life. Congrats for being such a cool human and cool sport. Yeah, no problem, Steve. It's our pleasure. All right, Rita Juan, Felix. But in future, once it says 8 seconds on your end, it's at 0. He was about to sue me, LOL. Yeah, you guys are so funny. Oh, this person missed. Sorry, spin it again one more time. Oh, wait, he is here. He is here. You missed it by a second, too. Oh, my gosh. Okay, you did win. All right. Bro, you literally missed it by a second. All right, I'm in a good mood today. Oh, my goodness. This is Done for the Day song. A slow one. Bro, this reminds me of the skating rink. Like I'm holding hands with my girlfriend skating with the disco ball playing. That's awesome. Beef and Bears, A Roast on the Right, RB songs. Okay, free lifetime. We're gonna do this in a second. Now here are the rules. That's some baby making music right there. Yeah, it is. LOL. You guys remember roller skating with the disco ball? To Boys to Men. Everybody's like, oh my god, this is like 1993 here all over again. All right, so those of you that won the giveaway, reach out to Slacks in Discord. He'll hook you up with the boot camp. Boot camp's at 3 o'clock Central, so 4 Eastern, right at market close every day. We'll see you guys there. So SPY holding bulls on bottom, which is good. Resilience is still not greater than 0, so gap fill potential is still pretty high. We do have hedge pressure support. Res is not support anymore. We are resistance there, as you guys know how the rule works. It is risky to long from here. So even though the signal is not telling me too long, I am taking the bet the stocks do eventually pick up traction. Sometimes I will long against resilience and only long small, just in case the stocks do get a burp up. But because resilience is negative, we could fill the gap, and I tell myself, okay, I can lose 52 points on NASDAQ or 10 points on S&P, give or take, and I'm down $600, which is fine. And I can double down right here anyways. Okay, guys, you guys ready for this? Here are the rules for this. Okay, do not enter this contest unless you meet these exact conditions, or else you will be banned from all future contests forever. This is a very important contest because this is a $4,000 prize. Don't type anything yet. Hold on. Jumping the gun here. I haven't told you what to say. $1,000 spent total using the Rocket Scooter code with one of the 5 companies you see on the screen or the futures desk, or combination of all of them. You must check and know this because this giveaway is every month at the end of the month. You must always know this to be prepared. If you've hit the mark, you can say, I hit the mark. So now what you have to do is we will ask you to provide this to us. You must show us that you bought all this stuff, and we'll confirm with the prop firm, and then you win. If you win, free lifetime Rocket Scooter software, Rocket Scooter access, all new add-ons and features for free. Free. The only thing you pay is your data feeds, free boot camp, free everything for life. For life. So, just in June, great question. Every month we do it for the next month. So for July, you can do the one at the end of July. For August, you can do the one at the end of August. Right now is for June. June only. Do not type into this channel the words free life unless that is you. Because if we draw your name and it's not you, you will forever be disqualified from every giveaway we ever have ever again, including prop giveaways and anything else. So do not risk getting permabanned, because we do check. Free life if you meet the criteria. This is our, what do you spend $1,000 without using the Rock Scooter code? Why are you not using the Rock Scooter code? No, I don't care what you spend your money on with anyone else's code. This is if you're part of our community. This is a giveaway for our community. You should use our code. We get the best deals. Why would you use anybody else's code? We're getting an exclusive 10% off with Funded Next. Every influencer gets 5. We get 10. We're getting exclusive 40% off resets of My Funded Futures for 2 hours. You should be using our code. We get the best deals. This is a bad giveaway? Wait, why don't you like about it? He spent $1,000 on marital aids. You know, it's so funny. That was a good song. I like that one. Roast beef sandwich remix, the giveaway song. Let's play it. This is not a bad giveaway. It's easy to spend $1,000 on prop firms, especially doing straight to funded. Okay, you've got 10 more seconds to enter only if you meet these conditions. If you didn't spend $1,000 with our code, you are banned from chat, banned from giveaways. banned from Discord, banned from Rocket Scooter. If you're a Rocket Scooter member, we will ban you and revoke your license for the software. You will literally never be part of the community again. So pay attention. One of you is about to become family for life. D096. You must provide. You must reach out to our admin Slacks in the next 30 minutes. D096, you type in chat. I have spent $1,000 in June using Rocket Scooter code. If you don't type that in chat, we'll spin the wheel for someone else. Could be another winner. Not banning somebody if they enter the contest here, but if we talk to you and we go through all the process and you're like, oh, I wasn't paying attention. Crickets. Okay, it's fine. You're not banned. No, they're not banned. They're not banned. We're just gonna draw a name for someone else. Okay, cool. All right. Above, you are the next winner. That's a good song. I like that. Above, type in chat. I have spent $1,000 in June using the Rocket Scooter code with prop firms. You must type that in chat, that you understand that your rules. You understand if we check and this is not true, you'll be banned from all giveaways forever on my stream and on my Fun and Future stream. Above, can you contest that you've spent $1,000 with our prop firms using our code? You didn't spend that, sorry. Oh my God, one more giveaway. And iDoc stream. See what I mean? There's no easy way to do this. Borja S. Type what you need to type in chat. Man, why can't you win? Because you didn't. You must enter the contest by spending $1,000. That's the rule. Borja, what's up, buddy? Congrats. I know you did. You're a member. You've been here for a while. I know you're not cheating. All right, you know the drill, buddy. Go to Slacks, show him your receipts and whatever, and tell him your email with the prop firm, and then we'll check, and then you're good. Welcome to Lifetime. With our code, make sure it has to be with our code, Bora. Yes, sir. Congrats, dude. Welcome to the club. We do this giveaway every single month. So we'll do this again next month, and the month after, and the month after, and the month after. We've been doing this giveaway for a while. It's a very popular giveaway. Okay, so going forward, you guys, use code Rocket Scooter everywhere you go, because we enter you to tons and tons of giveaways using our code. Our code gives you the best prop deals out there. Don't let anybody else tell you otherwise. Anyone else gets better deals. We get the top deals. Every website we work with, our code matches their best site deal. So if My Fun and Future is having 50% off, we get 50% off. If Traderify is having 40% off, we get 40% off. So always just remember, Rocket Scooter, take it with you everywhere you go, and you can get the best deals. And now we've negotiated with Funded Next. Funded Next is now 10% off forever. Everyone else in the world is still 5%. That's a special deal that I asked for because of the FUBAR they had at their last giveaway, or their last big deal that they had. They had all this kind of like overwhelming interest, and their customer service got behind, and people were pissed off. And I said, you gotta do something sweet for our community, you know, to kind of like win people back over. And they were like, let's give you an extra 5% off all the accounts, which is great because their prices are already low. So that's cool. That's exclusive to us. And now my fun features flash sale 40%. They called me and they were like, tell everybody about this flash sale we're gonna do. So that's what it's like here. There's a million affiliates out there, but we work to get people the best deals. And also we work with the prop firms to get you guys the best types of accounts, the best everything. We work as consultants to prop firms, like with ETF, to help them change their program, FundNX help them change their program, to make better products for you guys. And we sit down and have meetings with these prop firms all the time. We're very involved. We're not just here to push out codes. We're here to help improve the experience for you guys as well. Bootcamp is dope. Thank you. I love it. The Discord is in the description below. Don't fall for the free stuff of lifetime, which means 25 years of prison without parole. It's real lifetime. But you might be able to get off on good behavior. Let's be real. Let's be real. All right, the two accounts I longed on, back up to half gap or gap fill. Let me take profit. Let me take profit. Let's just profit that out. Let's profit that out. I'm gonna hold on to just this one as a runner. So that was about 1,400 bucks in my Tradeifys and about 900 bucks in my funded next. Awesome. I'm back to more and more green. Green, green, green. And the one that's sitting here is the only one I'm still working on. Good deal. Good deal. Good deal. Flipping that green today. Patience and A setups are good. I like that I waited. Let me update the old screenshot here. So the account on the screen is the one that's at $19, the only one that has an open position. Everything else did okay. The one on the screen is the one that took the nosedive, as I was only long in just that one account right here. It fell, it fell, it fell. I've been playing with it a little bit. I got those trades earlier to bring it back to neutral, and then I basically dropped in one contract just to hold for the big up if we get it. And again, it's just one contract on this. Everything else I've been scalping from this A setup here. Bulls on bottom, I hit that pretty hard, went up, took profit, we fell, I hit it again, took profit, and then that's basically it. Now, I don't feel like this is going to rally pretty big with negative resilience. It's very possible that we still fill the gap, which will put us closer to these levels here. But we do have bear zone top and MHP and gap fill all at the same place. If anything, this is a plus. This reminds me of A+++, which is what was that Christmas story? Ralphie, you get an A++++. Boot camp is dope. Yeah, quit playing with it. Wait, quit playing with what? What are y'all playing with? You got on the boot camp on late on video 5. What are you guys up on? I think we're on video 8 by now, Dave. That's when the bond auction will take us. Yeah. You like quit playing with it. I'm like, do you see me adjusting my shorts down here? I'm just like, got a wedgie. Or he's saying quit playing with the market. If you shake it more than twice, you're playing with it. That was a joke that my dad always said. Peeing joke. Like if you're at the urinal. Where do we find the boot camp? It's on the Discord, and there's a link that we do every single day. And that link will have a Zoom call that you come to right at market close. What is the A+++ on? Okay. High volume pivot at gap fill, which is yesterday's close on SPY. We have MHP overnight dynamic on SPY right here. We have a bear zone top on SPY right here. We have a 90%, 90%. We have a liquidity pocket here all in the middle. Liquidity pocket plus monthly hedge pressure. And both of those have perfect confluence. Liquidity pocket has DD ratio greater than half. Monthly hedge pressure has resilience. This is the futures version. Monthly res greater than 0. Okay. And you'll have the volume from here. So all inside of here, even if it overshoots, is an A+ setup to hold for the day. Okay. What's the white 6272? This is the open and close. Oh shit, we gotta go. It's my fun and futures time, baby. Man, I'm so off today. All right. To continue the saga, I'll be trading all day, you guys. Let's head over to My Funded TV, where I star on Lunch Money with Matt, my very own show. There.
Just my thoughts about.
Hold up. Y'all go over there and kick some love over to Mr. Tom. Hold up. Where did our stream go? Oops. All right. Everybody go over there. I'm gonna get out of here. I'll see you in a little bit. Everybody go to that stream. You guys can watch me live. Same old fighting this trade over on My Funded TV. I love you guys. I'll be there for an hour and I'll be right back over here.
MSG UFO, welcome.